everyone, it's me, Kristen, again, and today we are going to be reviewing a product I received. I received it in the mail in return for my honest opinion, so I got it for free. And this product, some of you may have not have heard about it, some of you may have, but it is, sorry, you'll have to excuse my cat, Frosty, she wants to be in the video. But it is called SuperPatch. It's a company, they make these patches that you put on your skin, and they're supposed to help you. And I've been using them for a while, as my husband's also been using them. So let's review the SuperPatch. Okay, first of all, let's get it out. We have, I was sent a couple of different types, and they have all sorts of different types. But I was sent, let's see, 4 different types. I was sent the Boost SuperPatch Energy Like Never Before. Yeah. I was sent Liberty Get Moving Like Never Before. Okay, so those, I think those ones are for joint mobility. Ignite SuperPatch, deal with calories like never before. So those are like for metabolism and weight loss. And Peace SuperPatch, deal with stress like never before. So a little bit of an overview of the SuperPatch. Okay, let me get out my notes here. It says, the SuperPatch Company. The technology inside the SuperPatch has uniquely arranged ridges that look like a QR code. Like the little code you sometimes see that you scan your phone over and it like maybe takes you to a website or tells you more about something. Well, that's what they look like. When these ridges touch our skin, our cells transmit unique signals that interact with our body's nervous system. And Frosty wants to be in the video still. Yeah, video bombing cat, aren't you? And it's got a list of all the different kinds. They've got like Liberty patches for, I think they're geared more towards people who like to work out, like athletes, but they give you like more strength, more energy, balance and stability. They've got Freedom Patch, which is relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints from exercise, chores. Lumi Patch, which is like more for like skin. You know, I'm a skincare enthusiast. I didn't get those ones though. I know, maybe next time I'll try those ones. But Boost Patch, which is like pure energy, no crashing, no caffeine, no sugar. Defend Patch, which helps with your immune system and healing. Peace Patch, which I received, that's for managing stress and helping you be calmer, especially when you're overwhelmed. Joy, which brings on the happiness, you know, naturally feel joy, happiness, and optimism, positive attitude. Ignite, which, you know, I also received. I was mostly thinking about my husband because he really wants to lose weight, but it helps with metabolism and weight loss. REM Patch, which helps with sleep. Focus Patch, which helps with like your mental brain function, enhanced focus and attention, clarity, enhanced memory. Victory Patch, which is enhanced athletic performance, you know, helps athletes. Kick It Patch, I like the name, help overcome bad habits and fight cravings. I'm not a doctor, so I can't make medical claims, but if you have like a really bad habit, like, I don't know, overeating or smoking, that's supposed to help with that. Rocket Patch, reclaim energy, stamina, and passion. under 40 years old results in 3 days, 40 to 50 years old results in 2 weeks, and 50 plus year old people, you might see results in 3 weeks. So the rocket patch sounds like if you're wanting to light some fires in the bedroom with your spouse, you know, start feeling like you're younger and improve your libido. That's what it sounds like that one's for. Yeah, my husband probably thinks I should have ordered those ones, but I didn't because I didn't think about it. But yeah, anyway, all super patches are FDA registered. So that, for those of you who don't know, that's Food and Drug Administration. They're 100% drug-free, instant and effective, easy to use, non-invasive, non-reactive. They're safe for children. They're safe for pregnancy or, you know, pregnant women. You don't have to do any diet changes or lifestyle changes. Oh, sorry, I'm itchy. No interaction with current medications, and they are affordable. And all new customers get 25% off their first online order and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Currently, they have 13 different patches, and a 14th is coming soon. So, okay. So, these super patches, they have what is called Vibrotactile Technology. It is drug-free, 100% natural, clinically tested and proven, 30-day money-day back guarantee. Apply the REM patch to this area before bed. Oh, it's telling you how to use them. But okay, I'm going to get out one of these patches. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the Liberty ones, just because that's what I feel like. But, okay. Now, when I used, as you can see, these are the ridges. It looks kind of like a fingerprint to me. But these come in contact with your skin, and they're supposed to, like, help your nervous system function better. And I don't know all the science behind it, but these Liberty patches, when I used them before, well, you have to realize everybody's different. You know, what may affect somebody may affect somebody else differently. So when I used them before, I did not notice any major changes. However, sometimes the changes are very subtle and they happen gradually over time. So by using them again, I may have a different result than what I had before. My husband, he didn't notice any changes when he used them either. These Liberty ones, they're supposed to help with like joint mobility and movement. Anyway, you take it off and, oh, sorry, Frosty, you can't be in this video right now, okay? I'm sorry, maybe in the next video. Okay, Frosty, yeah, my cat really wants to be in the video. But anyway, you take it off, and you peel it off, and you gently put it on. Okay, yeah, I'm working on my balance and stability in this pose right here. But anyway, you put it against the skin. Now, it's been my experience, it works better with closer contact. So if you haven't shaved your legs, or maybe you don't want to shave your legs, maybe just shave like a little area where you're going to put the patch. So I've got the patch on, and we're going to see how that affects me. And it might take a couple hours. It might take a couple days, couple weeks. Like I said before, when my husband, we didn't notice any major changes. So now that we have the patch on, let's go to the next page that talks about these patches, if I can get it. Okay. All right. And it tells you more about the different patches they have on this page right here. And I already went over that. Okay, all right. And more about this Vibrotactile technology. It starts with a pattern. Okay, I showed you. It looks kind of like a fingerprint or a QR code. Every bodily function, from breathing to sleep to immune response, has a neural code. So, dealing with your nervous system, they often get damaged for a variety of reasons, leading to poor wellness and poor performance. And this pattern, it can hack your mind and body. SuperPatch technology uses uniquely arranged ridges that help repair neural codes, allowing our mind and body to operate at the highest level. Skin contact with these ridges triggers a neural response that affects the body and allows you to feel the difference. So, yeah. Lovely picture of a person, their torso, their nervous system. Okay. All right, so we put one on, and I would like to thank the SuperPatch company representative who reached out to me and sent these to me in return for my honest opinion. And again, so the 3 ones I did try were the peace ones. Unfortunately for me, and now everybody's different, so this may not happen with you. First of all, and I know this is a really touchy subject for a lot of people don't like to talk about it. It tends to upset people, but you have to understand I'm a survivor of abuse and domestic violence. Okay, I have a lot of issues stemming from that. But when I tried out the peace patches, it actually triggered an emotional response, a very negative one. I thought I had dealt with a lot of issues stemming from that abuse and that domestic violence that I had suffered, but I came to realize that I hadn't really dealt with them. I had repressed a lot of them, and using the patches helped bring some of those up, and I had a really negative emotional response. I was crying, moody. People did not want to be around me. And so what I learned from using the peace patches and having that negative emotional response was the importance of forgiveness. And especially self-forgiveness, forgiving myself. And learning to let go. You know, we are all human. We make mistakes. And sometimes people say things in ignorance and are careless. But we still need to forgive them. And we still need to forgive ourselves. And oftentimes it is harder to forgive oneself than another person. So, in time, as I continue using the patches, I may have a better response. Especially as I work towards self-forgiveness and forgiving others and voicing. A lot of my problem was I repressed some of those emotions because I was having an emotional response to something. Something may have triggered a memory, a very traumatic memory. And I was told to sit down and shut up. Be quiet. Don't make ripples, don't make a big deal out of it. That it didn't really happen, that I was going to go to hell. And people had really negative things to say. And some of them may not have realized that being a survivor of abuse and domestic violence, they may have known what I went through. And they may have said something in jest that I took the wrong way. So, in time, I may have a more positive, or I may not. The other ones we tried were the boost. I didn't notice really any changes. Again, they may have been very subtle, but maybe I will notice changes after using them for a much longer period. My husband, Roger, Well, he felt groggy, and you have to also understand that he is a commercial truck driver. He hauls propane for a living. And so him feeling groggy behind the wheel, that is not a good thing. That's a major safety issue. And so because they were making him feel so tired instead of feeling energized, we decided to only use the patches on the weekends when he was at home and he was not behind the wheel, not driving. And when he was at home, yeah, he started feeling a little bit more energized, especially after he'd taken a nap. But when he was on the truck and he was using them every day for I think he used them for a week, he just felt so tired and so groggy and just really needed a nap. And he just couldn't pull over and take a nap whenever because, he has to work. He's got to make the deliveries. He's got to do it in a timely manner. And otherwise he could lose his job. So yeah, sometimes using them only on the weekends or every other day, sometimes that's what's best for a person. Sometimes it's better to use them every day. And sometimes it takes a while to notice any changes. Sometimes the changes are immediate. Everybody's different. Ignite. These are like the metabolism and weight loss patches. When I used them, I felt hungry. I was wanting to eat all the time, which, yeah, definitely boosted my metabolism. I was wanting to eat. Eat. Everything I saw, I wanted to eat, as long as it was edible. However, I'm on a special diet thanks to a medical concern. I won't say what it is. And certain foods make me really, really sick. And so I can't just eat whatever I see that's edible. I have to be very, very careful about what I eat. Otherwise, yeah, I'll be really, really sick. My husband, he does not have that problem. However, the special diet I'm on, because of this medical concern, he doesn't like some of the food that's on it. It tends to cost more than regular food. It's harder to make. And when he tried the Ignite patches, which, we're really thinking about, more for him, because he's the one wanting to lose weight, he didn't notice any changes. Maybe if he continue, maybe he will start noticing some changes, but he didn't. And the other patches I tried were the Liberty patches, and neither my husband or I noticed any differences. Again, maybe as we continue using them, we will start noticing differences, and the differences are just really subtle right now. But we'll see what we're having, what happens in the future. And again, I would like to thank the SuperPatch brand representative who reached out to me and offered to send me some of these patches in return for my honest opinion. I really appreciate them. I hope I can continue using them and that they help improve my life in some way and improve the lives of my husband and other people around me. I think we also did let my mother-in-law, when she came over, her try some of the patches. I can't remember which ones we let her try, and I don't know how they affected her. She hasn't really said anything about it, but other people, we told them about the patches, and they seem interested. But anyway, I'd like to thank the person for sending these to me, and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.